The name is Mr. Dolmio Day, and today is another episode of Becoming a Good Builder at Minecraft. And today I'm joined by Baines118. And on this episode, we're gonna start doing things the way we used to do it, like when I first started, and I've started with the build over there. We're going to do things step by step so you guys can follow along and build with us, because I got a comment saying that ruined it last time, the way that I just went straight to the final build and didn't do the interior and everything, and I didn't really justify on that by going straight with the stadium that Baines built and not like seeing that through after the first episode that we did when we explained the oval. We just kind of finished it because we didn't have time to record it or anything. So with this build that we're going to do now, and all the other builds after that, well, most of them anyway, we're going to do it bit by bit. Apart from every now and then, I'm going to do like a special episode where someone comes on my server. It could either be one of my mates or a subscriber, and they build something. So if you want to be part of that, then just tell me down below. But today we're going to get started on this next build that we're going to do, which, if I'm right in saying, Beans, is going to be a villa slash mansion sort of thing. Yes? Yeah. And yeah, so we're going to start building that, and we've already prepped out the land. To prep the land, you just like flatten it and everything and put torches on it if you want, and just to light it up for night. But if you've got like your single player commands and stuff, you can just turn it to day or a day. But if you're doing this on single player, on your totally vanilla legit world, then place your torches down. Anyway, so what building resources would we need today? Like what stuff would we need? I'm guessing a bit of sandstone. Yeah, sandstone. So sandstone's the only one we need now, or is there anything else? I'd say sandstone and wood, if I'm correct. Oh, glass. Glass. Wood. Stone brick. When you say wood, do you mean wood block or wood plank? So I'll chuck that away. Alright, so we've got the four basic, or both. I might as well grab the other one just in case we need to use it. Alright, so let's get started. Baines is the one that knows what he's doing in this, so I'm just going to let him get it started and then I'll follow on behind. So yeah, the next build is going to, so this build that we're doing now is a villa, and hopefully it's going to go well. So I will come back to you when we've got a bit of a head start on this first. I don't want to bore you with the first few block placings, so yeah. Bye. Alright, so we just got underway and we've just built this basic structure to start off with. I'm guessing this is kind of like, yep, the porch. This is the porch. So yeah, so as you can see, we're just going for something simple, like just some sort of pillars, and then added on the blocks at the top to make it look nice. And yeah, so there's nothing really to building on Minecraft, I'd say, other than just make it look nice and make it look original, make it look your own, and experimentation. Like, for example, here, if I go over here, look how sandstone and wood look next to each other. They look, they blend together, but on the other hand, stuff like, well, I guess all these materials kind of mix in some form or another, so I can't really say that no materials do mix. But anyway, yeah, so this is the porch, I guess. Whenever you're building on Minecraft, I want to point out that's what Bane said before. You don't want to do a square, not a square like. Right, when you build, I'll repeat myself many times when I say this throughout this series, but you don't want to build a square house. If I was just to simply build a structure just like this, and then build it up, and it would be a square house basically. And I mean, they're alright for your first house on single player, but when you're actually a professional builder, then you really don't want to be doing stuff like that. You want to be doing good stuff like what Baines is doing. I mean, I don't see what purpose this would show on a single player world, other than to show it off and, you know, to make it look nice. But I mean, it's something nice to have anyway, and it's something that you can pride yourself on building. Like, say when you got your mates round, or if you want to make your own separate YouTube video on the villa you made, you know, it's just something that you can say, look at what I built, and show off, really. But yeah, so we've done the porch and we're just going to get started on the other parts now, and yeah, I'll be back with you in a bit. So we have started building the front of the house now, and with your villa, because you're doing like you do the porch in the middle and then you're doing the sides, you want to keep your sides more or less the same. You can change a few things up on each side, but you want to be going for the same sort of design on each side. And as you can see, we've just done a flat surface here with some windows, mixed up a few materials. And that is another rule of building. Don't use just one material, mix up about 4 materials, I'd say. That's what I'd criticise on that house that I did on the outside. I only used stone and wood, but like with this house, what we're going to be doing is sandstone, stone brick, glass, wood, wooden planks, fences, just everything, and we're just going to try and go all out on this one. So yeah, so now we're building up as you can see, and I will be back. So now we have brought it up a bit as you saw before, and we're putting on the sandstone here, and we're bringing it. As you can see, this minor alteration just makes the build so much better. As you see, Baines here has brought it out by 1 block, which makes it stick out more, and it just points. If it was flat, it'd just be like a square box, as you said. But because he's bringing it out, it's making that little difference. And adding the wooden plank layer to the top, that just it kind of like it separates if you can see here, it separates the stone brick from the sandstone, which is kind of sets the tone as an alteration. So you got your stone, and then your wood to kind of layer off. It's almost like a sandwich. It's weird to say this, but it's like a sandwich. You got your 2 bread there, and then the wood is your filling to separate it. So yeah, and now we're just gonna get started over on this side. I think. Yeah, we're gonna get started over here, and I will be back in a bit.